We're back.
To hell with it, guys. We just filmed a perfect podcast.
Like, it was so good. Like,
the memory card, I don't know. It deleted, so we're back. Second time.
How long do you think that was? That was
probably like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there. We're back,
okay.
guys.
It's all good.
How was your week?
My week was not that great.
Last
week was not that great, but it's a new week. It's Tuesday. So yeah, I made a post the other day saying basically it's gonna be a good week. I'm gonna give myself grace this week. It's gonna be a great week.
Giving yourself grace, meaning
I'm not gonna be so hard on myself this week.
Okay.
Last week Mother Nature would not let me be great, but here we are. You know.
Period.
Here we are.
You get it? Cause like, period. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It was funnier this time, actually. That's good. He looked good. You know.
Thank you, baby.
Anytime. My week last week was cool. Trying to implement following my calendar. You know. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. The light, yeah, it's giving me just. I look good.
Just give what I'm supposed to give you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stick to my calendar, you know, writing out everything I'm supposed to do Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. Sticking to my hours, you know, because I feel like if I keep that consistent, my life will be more consistent, you know.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, it was a cool week. Just, you know, every week try to be 1% better than I was last week.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much how my week went, you know. Today, it's gonna be a dope topic. I'm actually more excited to talk about it now because we just had a whole it was crazy.
Honestly, I just hope that everything comes to my mind like how it did.
Yeah, because you know, you just sometimes.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It'll be good.
We're gonna talk about sex. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna talk about sex. As I said before, which you guys don't know because the video was deleted. Sex to me rules the world. It influences people to make good decisions, bad decisions, mentally, physically, and emotionally.
First, what influences conversation for you?
Oh, the actual sex conversation? Mm-hmm. I feel like that okay, I need to stop yelling. I feel like that one, sex is a topic that is often overlooked because some type of embarrassment or I don't know, like people don't like talking about sex. Two, I feel like sex is a really big thing as far as personal mm-hmm. and relationship. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to make it just relationship because it's personal too. Mm-hmm. How it affects your life, how you being other people, how you feel about it and stuff like that. So it's just something I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, and I hope, you know, our opinions on it, you know, just resonates with some people, and then I hope some people disagree with it and they tell us how they feel, and then we can, you know, talk about it. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like sex rules the world. One thing that me and Deja often disagree on is that I wouldn't say disagree, but we have different feelings about it. Mm-hmm. The first little nudge we'll hit on is I just feel like that it's always a gender role thing because I feel like most people just think that only men can have sex mm-hmm. and not care, and women are the ones that carry the feelings.
I feel like that's how we were grown up to think, though.
Elaborate.
Like, I feel like...
You say I feel like...
I know. I hate that I say that so much, but whatever.
Say I feel as if.
I feel as if.
There we go.
Or
that sounds good.
I feel that... Oh, I seen this post. She was like, just say I feel and then the emotion. But it's not much of an emotion. Whatever. I feel that... that's just how we were growing up. You know, I feel like girls were growing up to think of sex being a sacred thing, and dudes, you just give it to whoever you feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yes.
No,
absolutely. Yes,
true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And so I feel like today that shapes our way of thinking about sex, you know, and thinking that dudes only don't care because they don't. Like, that's how they was growing up. Their parents are gonna praise them, or their dad's gonna praise them if they was to go out and have sex, especially at a young age. Yeah. Let's bring up Boosie. Like, I mean, it's just like we could just. That's just how it is. But I feel like for a female,
nothing wrong with
what T.I. did to his daughter.
What did he do?
When he took her to the hospital and all that, he said he took her to the hospital because he was trying to check to see if she was having sex or something like that.
Nothing wrong with a father being a good father.
Exactly, but that's your way of thinking because that's what you were taught, right?
No, a father, his opinion is his personal belief that he wanted to see if his daughter was having sex or not. There's nothing wrong with the father doing what a father thinks is good for his child. It is what it is.
Anywho, I feel like that's what shapes how we think of sex nowadays. And I feel like
oh my God, you said it twice.
I know.
You said
I
feel like. Like, what the fuck do you feel like? Man, did you do the crime? I feel like nigga, what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, but seriously, that's just how we were growing up, bro. That's just how we were shaped to think. And so, women, there are some women out there who think otherwise, that, sleeping with dudes, they could do that because dudes do that to women.
It's the dudes do that to women part that's so crazy. That's the counter action because dudes do that to women.
But again, it starts when we're younger.
Yeah, but it should be people do that to people. I don't want people to think that the way that they take sex is a wrong thing or something that should be ashamed. Mm-hmm. If you want to have sex with multiple people and that's the feeling that you like and you feel like there's nothing wrong with that, hey, have at it. The part that gets me is that people cast judgment. Yeah. And we've done it plenty of times.
Absolutely.
People cast judgment. And you said previously as well, you were like, it spirals from something. It may be experience, something that happened to you, something you've seen, mm-hmm. And that's true. Mm-hmm. That counters the way we think, that started the way we think. Mm-hmm. And the next point is that you asked was, is sex just sex? Mm-hmm. And I feel as if sex is only sex if there's no love in it. If there's no like for a person in it, then no, your body's just pleasuring a body. The Law and Order example. So there was an episode where it was a rich girl. She was probably like 7. Did you see that episode? She was like 17.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, she was 17. Her boyfriend was like 17. And they were at her house. She had a really big house. So like these 3 dudes decided to rob the house while they were in it. So one dude held her down. And the other 2 dudes raped her. But the backstory is the boyfriend was never able to make her, have an orgasm. Mm-hmm. But those dudes within like 5 minutes, they they had her eyes rolling back to her head, like they made her have an orgasm. And she felt so bad, but Detective Benson was like, that doesn't mean you like them or anything. That's just a body. Their penises pleasured your vagina to the point where you climax. Mm-hmm. That's my example of saying that, in a way, sex is just sex, pleasure-wise. Mm-hmm. But I feel like having sex with somebody you love or someone you like makes it more special. But in a gist, sex is just sex.
But I feel like even though that happened on that episode, I'm sure it came with a lot for her.
So you saying her
even though her body was pleased, I'm sure mentally it came with something. I feel like it's not just a physical thing. I feel like mentally
so
it
she
comes
liked
with
it?
Something. I'm not saying she liked it,
but her body did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sex is just sex. It was just a bodily function.
No, but it's not just a bodily function.
So her being scared made her climax?
No, her body was reacting to them, of course, physically, but not just physically. I'm saying like in her mental. I mean, I'm not sure what went on with her in her mind, but I'm sure it came with something mentally. I feel like you don't just leave with an orgasm or a nut. You also leave with something physically.
Said a nut.
Seriously, you leave with something else. Like,
well, okay, no. Mentally, she was scared out of her freaking mind. She was being raped. So if it's anything she wanted at that point, it wasn't them raping her. So
of
she
course.
wasn't. So what I'm saying is, her body climaxing. That's the sex is just sex part. The goal of sex is to make your partner climax. Mm-hmm. They made her do that. And she don't know them from a can of beans. They're just the people raping her. Right. So I use that as an example to say the body being pleasured can be pleasured by anybody.
yes, it can be pleasured by anybody, but I feel like it still comes with like something mentally. And honestly, I hate that I really can't put it in words.
I think you just don't know how to put it in words.
Yeah. I hate that I really don't know how to put it in words, but I feel like it really does come with something mentally. Like, it's not just...
For some people. For you, it does. But for some girls, they can have sex with a guy. Some guys can have sex with a girl, and the next day just not even think about it anymore. They don't even remember, like, who the person was. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just... If there's nothing there mentally after, like, if there nothing sparks, like, I really like them, or, oh, I want to go on a date with them or something. If it was just sex, it felt good last night, cool. That is what it is. Sex is just sex, unless you add something to it. It doesn't leave a mental mark on everybody. It may be hard to believe for us because it's left, we weren't those type of people, or we're not those type of people, but so people are built very different. And like I said, I'm not casting judgment because, bro, you like what you like. And then again, you have the right to have that opinion that it does leave something, but at the end of the day, sex can really just be sex. You wish you knew how to explain that point.
I really do. Freaking because you're so
loser.
wrong. Your opinion is so wrong.
Hey, opinions cannot be wrong. So
you're right, it can't be, but I'm just going to say that it is. Because...
You just really counteracted yourself.
Okay, whatever.
What do you feel like? What the fuck? Are you going to say you feel like something?
I don't even know. I can't put it in words right now.
But yeah, sex it's just that weird thing. For me, okay, so for our first time, I can elaborate on that. Which brings up the point of communication for sex. Before I get to our story, I just feel like that I think the do's and don'ts and what I like and don't like should always that should be a conversation.
It should be.
Especially for somebody new. Yeah. Somebody you don't, because, okay, like, me and you were best friends before we, had sex or whatever, but we never really brought up, I may have told you, yeah, I had sex with her, you had, but we never, like, shared our personal likes and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's a conversation that would set up a good time. Mm-hmm. It's a blueprint to the game. It's the playbook. Mm-hmm. So I'll tell them about what happened with us. I'm gonna be honest. Our first time, I didn't perform. I probably would have get kicked off the team.
Absolutely.
It was a blink of an eye type. It was like 10, 15 minutes. It wasn't that long.
I wish you could brag like that, babe. I'm sorry. I wish you could on your first time. I'm sorry, babe, but it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing for you.
Damn. Let me tell y'all what she did. Let me tell y'all how she set this up. She came over my house. This is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. First of all, she came over my house with a plate of food that was disgusting. It was nasty. She was just trying to rush to get over. She made some fucking baked chicken.
Okay, you gotta think. I've been cooking though.
Let me finish. I didn't say, no, you can cook, but that day, you were just so worried about me getting in your pants.
No, I wasn't.
Listen, y'all, she came over in a tube skirt and a bubble coat and some Uggs and I said, why do you look like that? I was doing laundry. I ain't had no clothes.
I swear.
Who don't have no damn sweatpants or like you were lying?
I really didn't. No,
she was freshly shaved.
I'm not gonna swear on God, but seriously, I did not go over there with the intent to have sex.
I was trying to do a thumbnail, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, you did. So she came over there looking. Okay, she looked like a freaking stripper from Alaska. Like she was trying to be warm but be sexy, and.
And actually, I had on a hoodie.
It was a bubble coat.
There you go, Papa.
Come here. I wish y'all could have saw. He just ran out here. So yeah, we were. So that happened, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I didn't do. Say hello, Papa. Oh, okay. He wants his mom. I didn't do as good as I should have. So Deja didn't talk to me for 2 days. Say hello. How you shy in front of nobody? She didn't talk to me for 2 days. No communication. That's lack of communication almost killed our relationship. Then
what you did almost killed our relationship.
So she texted me and said, "Let's go to Sweet Frog." Go to Sweet Frog. You want something to drink? You want something to eat? So we go to Sweet Frog and we go to Sweet Frog and she didn't talk about well, tell them the story while Grandma was saying.
I didn't talk about us. Well, how upset he made me 2 days prior. Nothing. But right before I got out the car, I was like, I don't even know how we got on the subject. I think I just had to spill it out because it was just like staring up at me. And first off, I'm really not a confrontational person, so I had to like say something. I had to say something, and so I was just like, "Don't do that no more."
She was.
And okay, let's get to the part where you was acting like so clueless. What you talking about? Don't do that no more. I was like, don't do that no more.
Shout out to our sponsors, man. You niggas are not sponsors, man.
You're not sponsored.
No, I was trying to. I'm not embarrassed. It was just like, oh shit, she just said that out of nowhere. And after she told me that, I tightened up. Next game, I performed. Put up like 60 points. No, it was good. I gotta stop chewing because I'll just keep eating these. But the point of that conversation is, I feel like before you having sex with someone new, it would be dope to really have a conversation about what I like and don't like. What pleasures me, because it sets up for a really good time. I feel like that's what we do, We're very open about sex. A lot of people aren't, which is so freaking weird to me. But
honestly,
after,
if it wasn't for you being
you
so
wouldn't be that
comfortable,
open.
I wouldn't be that open.
At first,
either.
you won't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that open either. I feel like it's just all in the person. Like,
yeah, you're right. But yeah, we're very open. We say what we like and don't like. But like, did you like that? Even after, it's the funniest conversation ever. But I think the counter to that as well is, if you are single, like you're not committed to someone seriously or anything, I'm not saying you should wait for marriage, but just be mindful who you have sex with. For a health point of view,
absolutely.
It's I'm not gonna say more girls do it than guys, but it's people out here who have stuff and just won't say anything. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So just be mindful. And I feel like if you actually take the time to really, look, if it's a one-off and like, bro, she look good, I just want to have sex with her, and she okay with it, bro, have at it. But if it's somebody you thinking like, man, I might want to really be with them, and you still may want to have sex with them, hey, have at it. But just try if you can hold out to maybe get to know the person. Mm-hmm. Not saying, are you stuffing your mouth? Get so embarrassed. Not saying that you just having sex with the person is wrong, but try to get to know the person. Try something new. Because there's a lot of people I know who say relationships never work, But bro, you're doing the same thing every time. You're having sex the first day, and then you expect to try to get to know somebody, bro. They already know your penis, or they already know your vagina. Right. What the heck else they want to know? Mm-hmm. I don't care your favorite color anymore. Right. You got to give somebody something to work for. There it is. Yeah, you got to give somebody something to work for. Yeah. So yeah, but no, I think sex. I think the big thing is sex just sex. I think if love's involved and you really try to pleasure your partner more than pleasuring yourself, it's the best thing ever. I think it'll change the dynamic of sex within your relationship, or if you as a person, just trying to put in that time to kind of know that person and kind of learn what they like and don't like. I think that's cool. Do you think sex with no? Okay, so sex is just sex is one thing, but do you think sex with no attachments with a friend really works? Do you think that's like a real thing?
I don't think so.
Why? How do you feel? What do you feel as if?
No, I just feel like.
What do you feel like?
He mad you ate that.
It was mine. Y'all don't know why he doesn't like me giving him food. You forgot the question.
Tired. Yeah. No. Friends with benefits. I don't know. I don't think that's a real thing.
Why?
I don't think you could just.
You never had like a sex buddy?
Yeah, and it wasn't a real thing for me.
Don't y'all just sex and friends, or did you caught feelings?
It was like a okay, even if we have sex, like I'm not just gonna like, we're not just gonna be friends. Like, is it like exclusively us having sex?
See, you can't have a sex buddy.
Exactly.
You
exactly.
asking me questions. Nah, bro, we just like having sex with each other.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like from a girl's point of view, it can't happen. From a guy's point of view, it's something guys dream of. It goes back to your point that maybe sex isn't just sex.
It's not.
It has an emotional tie that some people just don't want to admit. That was so nice of you,
Thank
Papa.
you so much.
All right, guys. So wrapping up that sex conversation because our son's right here.
Yeah, it's kind of getting weird.
Just keep God first. So yeah. On another note, Papa's starting gymnastics this week.
Are you excited? You're not gonna keep feeding me popcorn.
He's starting gymnastics. I was talking to Deja. I just feel like I want to invest in him more as far as stuff like that. And I know, like, lately, like today we had to go to a DMV that was an hour away from the house. So instead of me and him just sitting in the car, I let him get out and run and stuff. I just want to stop telling him no for doing stuff that kids are supposed to do. So that's something I'm working on as a parent. But yeah, he's starting gymnastics Thursday. It's going to be fun. What else? Deja's about to... Well, you can tell him about what you're about to start doing.
What? Influencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to take him?
I'll
just cut scene right here. All right, go.
So, I'm about to start actually taking, like... I don't know. I kind of want to do, like... become like an influencer or like... well, maybe not much of an influencer, but a blogger. And blog like my personal life, because I feel like I'm a pretty cool person and I do fun stuff, and I really want to like express like how I live and like some stuff that I may do that I think is weird that other people may do that they think is weird, and it's like really not weird. Like, girl, we really the same whole time. And so yeah, I'm gonna take it serious. I feel like a lot of times I doubt myself. But Cordell has helped me a lot, or he's helping me a lot with it, and I want to thank you for that, babe.
Anytime, babe.
Earlier.
Okay, he doesn't want it, but he wants to feed me. What the I don't want no more. Caramel makes my freaking
done. So, yeah, I'm going to take it serious, and you'll see more of that if you choose to follow. So that's what I'll be working on this week.
Very proud of you for that.
Thank you, babe.
Stepping out of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
So to end this beautiful podcast, what guys, we're gonna revisit that topic too once Papa's asleep. What do you want to work on this week?
Something I said I was gonna work on this week is giving myself grace.
You did that last week.
No, that's this week. I started this week. Last week was a bad week. This week we're working on...
Give me some grace. I didn't know.
I'm going to work on giving myself grace and being consistent. I'm working on being consistent this week.
This week I'm going to work on time management. That's pretty much it. Just work on time management. Try to stick to my guns with certain things. It's been working out though, so I just want to continue to do that. What else? I'm gonna work on finding a new couch as well. That's something I need to work on, so I'm gonna work on that. We haven't come to an agreement on a color yet. I like a color. She likes
a couch preference because
she wants sectional. I don't mind, but Deja's the cozy. Let me throw a throw over me. I want cookies and milk, and I want to watch a movie.
Yep.
I'm comfortable sitting for like an hour a day watching TV, or I can watch it from my desk or something, because I usually watch TV on my phone. But Deja really likes, to watch from the couch. So that's the type of person she is. So we're trying to decide that. So that's something I'm going to finish up this week.
Okay.
And hopefully we come together and make a decision and be equally yoked.
Oh, are you okay?
He just does that for some reason. He tries to.
No, I think he's choking. Yeah, he's choking.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh god.
Okay, babe. Can you grab me something?
I was about to say they need to see this. This is real parenting.
Okay, let's end this.